Welcome, everyone. I'm Laura DeFranco, the CEO of Brave Healer Productions, where we have a mission to wake the world up to what's possible. And here today to help me with that mission is one of the author experts of a new book that we have coming out. This one is called Mindset Mastery: Awareness, Meditation, Mindfulness, and Manifestation for the Spiritual Warrior. Sharon, welcome back to the show. You also are in our Love Warriors book, and I thank you for that.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here once more. It's actually my third thing around with you.
It's been a few, I know.
Yeah,
I love it.
I know. I'm so excited. And I want to thank you. I always start by thanking you because you're brilliant.
Thank you.
This title, Mindset Mastery, goes with everything in our life. I mean, it's so important. So I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Me too. We're about to have an amazing conversation about this topic. You guys, we put together this collaborative book with real stories and master teachings. Our authors are sharing their lives and the tools they've used to thrive with you. And today's author and guest is Sharon Josef. She's an expert in seeing one's true soul, who helps her clients heal on all levels through channeling. So firstly, Sharon, thanks for being willing to share your story and your teachings in this book. You guys, these are awareness practices like Sharon's that they're going to transform your life. I am passionate about this topic. So Sharon, first, would you just share a little bit about your chapter with us?
Yes, excuse me. So it kind of seems like I touch a lot of things in the chapter. A lot of my stories, we all have stories of our lives, and it's making a point about how mindset is so important. So some of the things I shared are, for example, when I came to the States, I didn't have my green card yet. I was supposed to do something else with someone that was supposed to get me a green card, but it didn't work out, so I needed to get a job. And at the time, it was very important for the employer to get to make sure that everything is legal, because they used to in Los Angeles, I don't know if everywhere else, but they used to charge them a lot of money if they didn't if they didn't hire someone properly. So the guy that was gonna offer me an employment sent me to this truth machine. Yeah, I don't know what you call it, but they hook you up with electrodes.
The lie detector.
The lie detector, yes. It's not legal anymore, I don't think. But so I thought to myself, okay, what am I going to do now, right? But I already told them that the work is in process, the green card is in process, which wasn't at that time, but I had a plan. I did have a computer science degree, and I was offered another job to be working in computer science, and they offered me to do the green card. But I wasn't really thrilled about programming anymore. I wanted to work with people. So this other job they applied for was managing a big department. Well, no, it's a few department stores, let's say that. So all the way from the interview to the office of the lie detector test, I brainwashed myself that it's in progress so that it doesn't show any different reaction, And I had no clue where I got to do this, because I've never even heard of a lie detector machine before this. But it's just something instinctual that told me that I have to change my mindset to convince my body to not react. And I did that all the way to that office. And then sure enough, the machine didn't show up that I'm lying or anything like that. So, it's funny. My niece always edits the chapters and she's like, I don't think you should put that in there. It's not legal. But no, soon after I did do everything legal and I got my green card, and, I'm a citizen for many years. But, it just goes to show you or anybody that's listening that we could do anything when we change the mindset. And when we think about it, there is nothing in our life that doesn't change without us changing our mindset, our belief system, that is what, I mean, 96% of the time, I think that's the actual number, we act out of our subconscious. So we're not really aware every moment of every day. We're mostly not aware. We just react from different things, different patterns that we get from a million places. So in order to change that pattern and to create something new in our life, we need to change our mindset. So mindset is key to everything. That's why I thought it was so brilliant of you to decide to write about it.
Well, it's absolutely one of my favorite topics. And you already said the word awareness, which is awesome. I'm such a mindset and awareness geek. Seriously, awareness for me is everything. It's what makes the difference between a so-so kind of life and an amazing kind of life. So what I'd love for you to comment on is, what do you think about being a mindset master? What does that actually mean to you?
Good question. So a master is really knowing, when I say to someone, you have to change your mind about this, you have to do things different, it's actually owning it in our body, to know that how to change things, how to bring things into our reality, into our experience, So I know that when I work with a client and I want to change their mindset, I know what to tell them to do in order to bring that on. But I feel like you need to master it by owning it in your body. Like, that you're doing this. It's not like a prescription that you follow, but it's a knowing that comes from within, that you know how to do it. It's like owning a belief system. It's the same thing. That's the mastery part. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I like how you're describing that. For me, it's an embodied practice. And I know inside of me, but I wasn't really great at that at first. And there's a lot of practice. This is a lifelong practice. And I honestly don't think anyone gets to mastery level. I just think we're all in the process of mastery at all of our different levels that we're practicing. That's how I feel about this.
I agree. I mean, as long as we're physical, there are always things we need to work on. And I hope I didn't come across as I know it all, because I definitely don't. And I always work at it. No matter how much I can help other people, I always have my own issues, and I make sure that I work on it. Like you said, it's a practice.
Well, that's what I love so much about the entire author cast in this book, is we all have that learner's mindset. Speaking of mindset, and that's a badass place to be in life. That to me is mastery. When you know what you don't know, you know that you'll be learning your whole life. And some of us have practiced long enough where we have mastered the ability to make a switch very quickly. That's also another way that I think of this. So listen, you have a lot going on aside from writing in this book, and I'd love for you to share, how do people work with you? What do you have going on right now?
Yes, thank you. So I work one-on-one, so people can reach me through the website and book an appointment, or I do classes, and besides the classes and the one-on-one, I do retreats in person and over the internet. And to start with, maybe if someone wants to get to know me, they could just sign up for the email, and I don't bug anybody with emails. Like, maybe once a month you'll get something like a gift for me. It could be a meditation, it could be a way of looking at things. It's a simple, this is my gift to you thing. So if you'd like to get to know me that way, start with that.
Nice.
Thank you for asking me. Yes.
Yes, of course. That's perfect. And you guys, of course, I'm going to hook you up down below in those show notes with the website and everything, so that you can get to know Sharon a little bit more. One of the biggest missions I have for all of our Brave Healer Productions books is to really help our readers live an extraordinary life. I know that's your mission as well. And listeners, no matter where you are on the journey, this book and all of our books are going to help you answer this question: what else is possible? Now that's a mindset, right? Is being in that kind of curiosity.
Yes.
So Sharon, what I was hoping for you to share today was a simple stepping stone that you'd like our listeners to understand to kind of help them on that journey. What's one thing you want them to know today?
Let me see. One thing I want them to know is that really everything is possible. It's the way you look at things. It's a mindset. I mean, it sounds kind of, repetitive, but it's truly, I think it was Wayne Dyer that said, look at how the things look different at how the things are, and they will look different, something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but it's so true. I feel that everything in our life depends on how we look at it. And I don't mean putting on these pink glasses and seeing just pink everywhere. I've been known to do that at times, but I feel like you need to really trust that you are a creator. You're part of God, Goddess, all that is. By being part of that, you can do anything, really. You just have to allow yourself to dare to go to places where you never thought are possible for you. Just let yourself go. Put no restrictions,
I do know. I think that's a beautiful nugget. Perspective is something you're talking about right now. And when we ask ourselves the questions, change our perspective, that shift in the mindset can change everything. And I love how you say then you can do anything.
Yeah, definitely. And you and I know that when we want something, and I think I was talking about that in the chapter, when we want something badly, it switches our mindset faster than if we think we can't do it and we kind of dream about something, but we never get there. I feel like if we all realize that what we want is really within reach, but in order to get there, we just need to not be stuck in the old mindset and to let ourselves know that it's all possible and believe in ourselves. So trust that you could do it and believe in yourself, I think, are two important things to change the mindset and to get to wherever you want to get to. And I love what you said about we're always students. We always learn things. There hasn't been one person that I haven't learned something from, whether they're my student or I am the teacher, it's always both ways. So know that too. Know that no matter where you are in your life path, there is always something for you to learn and to teach as well, if you want to.
Sharon Josef, thank you so much for what you do in the world and for being here today to share it with everyone.
Thank you, Laura. I can't say enough. I can't speak enough to everything that you do, and also to the fact that I just want to mention that all of the authors have their own special, unique gift to give to the world, just as you do and as I do, and as everyone else that reads these has. We're all like different facets of the diamond, right? So I feel like whenever you read something that speaks to you, that is your way to connect to you. So we're all here. All the authors are here to support you, to guide you. Just connect to whatever speaks to your heart. and that will open your path for you even more. And thank you again, Laura.
Perfect message about mindset mastery. You guys, it's coming out in January of 23. And until then, if something you heard Sharon say today made you curious, or you have a question, or you need some support, please scroll down to the show notes. You're going to be able to connect with her on her website there, and she's very generously there for you to help you take those next steps. So go check out all of the amazing things that she is up to. And you're also invited to continue the conversation in the Brave Healer Book Club community on Facebook. I have the link below for that, where our authors and our readers are there. You can ask questions and be in the discussion. And of course, you're invited to our book launch party. The link is below. Come join us on January 22nd. We're going to have a Zoom party with all of our authors sharing their wisdom and inspiration. And if you're listening to this interview anytime around that date, that means you can hop over to Amazon and get your copy of this awesome book. Let us know how you like it. And lastly today, everyone, remember, your words change the world when you're brave enough to share them. So come on over and visit bravehealer.com to explore all the ways we help you share your message with the world in a bigger way. And we know it's time to be brave. It's your turn too. See you next time, everyone. Thank you, Sharon.
Laura. Thank you.